But this is our bunker where we create music, I guess.
It's cozy.
It's cozy. It sounds loud.
It sounds great though.
Yeah, it does. Listen to this.
The drum set in this room is so fun to play on. It's just,
Yeah,
you
fat.
would need but one mic.
We're gonna cut in the studio when we go down to cut with that big fat ass Rogers. Was that early '70s?
Probably, yeah.
Real Bonham sounding.
24-inch bass drum.
And you know what? This room will create a direction for the music, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Because
all that stuff sounded so good from the first day we played.
Yeah,
you know?
but it makes us go in a different direction. The way the room sounds, even
Yeah.
it's strange.
Yeah.
Musically, I'm in the happiest spot I've ever been in, I think. Thanks to these guys and thanks to me taking some time off. I haven't stopped playing for a long time with different facets of my band. But you know what? Maybe it was the best thing that ever happened to me that I could take a step back because I was burned out. I was playing so many shows and you get into a rut and it's painful to be in that rut. Same people, same faces, same clubs, same grind. And you can't be creative. And it's hard. You can be. It's hard to be creative.
Yeah.
You know, go back to the hotel room and I'm fucking burned out. Let's go write a song. No, I'm cooked. And I have a daily life that I'm cooked. I have other business things. I'm a wine businessman, and I work my ass off in all facets. So, taking a step back from music. There were times where I wouldn't pick up a guitar for 2 weeks, and I told you guys this. And when I would pick it up, the shit would come out that I got out of the rut, and now all of a sudden I look at things differently. And working with Adam Wheeler and Gary Gates on new material has been just the most exciting thing. And these old bastards. Actually, I'm in the middle, child. I'm Jan Brady. Marcia. Yeah. Cindy. Anyway, yes, it's just been a good thing, and I don't know. You guys describe what you think the music's doing because you're the music weirdo.
He's the music tech.
He's a techie guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about it. It's, I guess, without sounding too cliche, it sounds more organic to me than other stuff that I've heard you do. And maybe that's just because we've, like you said, maybe been down in here and we're kind of listening to the room, and that affects the way we write. Yeah. Like it's all about like the sound of things. I don't know. It's been a blast.
I've described your music to Kurt plenty of times, or a lot of different musicians. It's artistic, and it's more grounded as a good song versus like we're jamming out these tunes or
waiting for the hook.
Right.
Yeah, waiting for the hook. Right.
So it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting too.
I especially like Midwest Living is like my favorite, probably of all the ones we've come up with, just because it's like that to me like felt just from the first time we were just I forget how we arrived at it, but from the first time we were just jamming around on it, it was like it just felt great, and it's grown from that.
Yeah.
And turned in, I don't know, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
It's weird as shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it in the blues or blues rock category of any kind of.
That's the other thing though. It kind of has a cross
cool.
hybrid genre.
I don't know what it is, but it's weird.
That's a good thing though.
That's exactly what it's a good song. So you got good song.
It's good.
It's about methamphetamines actually.
My mother-in-law.
It's about me observing people on meth.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Observations that really
Uplifting
make things.
stuff,
I like the way the stuff moves. Though.
Holy shit, my tooth fell out. I got the tile, I got the grout. We can start on Tuesday. Yeah. I've always wanted to record after the music has been tested on the road. So that's what stage we're in now. We're playing music and now it's getting really tight. Yeah. And we've recorded some live that you'll get to hear. now it's time to record rather than sit around and just record or blindly record without having audience feedback and figuring out what you're screwing up. Time is money in the studio, and I want this shit as tight as it can possibly be. Then cut it, bam, like that. So after that, I mean, we have all kinds of things booked for the beginning of the year through the summer as far as touring goes, and I'll be honest with you, I can't wait to get out of this fucking town, and I've always been that way. It's more fun to go play for people who like, wow, that's that guy from Ohio, and these fuckers are bad. Then we go down, we go downtown.
Say, who are
Oh,
you
there's
guys?
Eric again.
It's you again.
Yeah.
When can you come on my line?
Yeah. So that's the thing, and we've also introduced a very interesting dynamic, which is, and you will see this. Adam is a brilliant musician, okay?
All the way around.
He's a brilliant drummer, that's without saying.
You too
But,
kind.
you too kind. But in order to keep him from being so completely over the top as a drummer, I thought to myself, why don't we occupy his tie his right hand behind his back and put a keyboard there. So I don't know how many bands there are on the planet that have a drummer that plays organ with this hand
And plays drums.
foot, hi-hat and snare here. So I know it sounds strange, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So I think that is something that I'm so excited to deliver to the masses as far as,
It's another way to make us
Right.
ambiguous and like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? But he and I did this, and we were right here, and he puts the keyboard on the left side at first, and he's going, and we're playing, it sounds fine to me, and he's crack. And he's, I think I need to switch it over here. I just thought it was just freaking hilarious that he's okay. Now this is better. So I met Adam through longtime dysfunctional bass player Johnny A, who played on several albums.
Yes.
He's still my dysfunctional little brother. I would almost call him a nephew because he couldn't be blood. But he and Adam, honestly, were in the first band together.
Yeah, kids.
And he always used to say, play,
We opened up for Eric. We opened up for him when we were 14 or 15, I think. And
Now that's
yeah,
sick.
maybe a little older, but yeah. I found the flyer. Eric Jerardi, man, with Stonehenge.
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 So anyway, but
Reliving the
the
dream.
funny part is that Adam played keyboards in a cover band where Gary was the bass player,
Exactly right.
and Gary and you two formed a band.
It's all one big incestual.
Yeah, and
thing,
the funny thing is that he goes, well, who's the drummer? And he shows up. He said, I thought you were just the keyboard guy. We don't have a keyboard guy. And he goes, you play drums? And I was like, yeah. Kind of like playing the keyboards is
That's a true story.
a second thing to being a bad ass drummer.
I'm truly a hack keyboard player. I have to get
You
that.
are a hack, but
I'm not.
at least you stay in your own lane. That's my method in life.
Yeah.
Stay in your own lane.
I know what not to do.
Thank you. A great musician does. Okay, and
I
then
was nervous.
Gary and I, we hooked up in, and that we're talking 96, 7, 8, something like that.
I graduated
Way
high
back
school
when.
then.
So anyway, we recorded in Memphis the Had Enough album, which I think was released in 96 or I think. That's scary.
Gosh,
And,
gotta go back.
And anyway, the wonderful part about the relationship is that Gary, after we split or parted ways, not in a bad way
It's
at
never been
all.
on bad.
All the blues jerks came up to him, and he was always just a funk player.
That's right.
He's a funk player. He didn't know this blues shit. So all these blues guys are coming up to him. You play with Eric Jerardi, so I want you to play with me. And he's like, all right, I can use the work. So then he had to go back and learn all this shit that you probably,
All the
you
blues
just,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so then when we came back together,
That's true.
after you had played with all these guys, and the chain of events is so strange because if there was a funk scene or if there was that, you would never have gone that direction.
That's exactly
and I
right.
pulled you out of that to play with me, and I'm not a blues player. I'm a blues, rock, progressive, whatever the fuck I am. I'm a music guy, but I pulled you into my world, and then you went out of it and played with all these other cats, and then all of a sudden we all come back together,
Full circle.
and it's completely weird.
I never thought of that. That's amazing.
It's amazing.
We've been hit and a miss in other bands.
Yeah.
So Gary, what's it like playing with Eric?
Challenging. And the
That's
reason
my
I say
attitude.
that is because you don't always want to be the designated driver. I don't drink, but I'm thinking about picking it up just so I can get some rest on the way home. No, actually, it's really.
That's why I started.
Ching, oh yeah, there you go. Ching, that's why. We got AA meetings on the road and shit.
Right, yeah, no,
But,
yeah.
I am an alcoholic. It's really actually kind of fun, because it's like it's refreshing. And as I say, I'm always growing musically whenever I'm around this cat, because no matter where you go, Eric's right on top of that musically. It doesn't matter. We used to do these little tricks, the Curdy. Back in the day, we used to go, hey, let's try this. And he said, and we'd go there, and Eric wouldn't even turn around, just be right with us. Or he'd go off on them. I go, I'm not paying attention to these guys. I'm staying on the groove. And they would just go off into the atmosphere. So that was like, musically, it just opened up the doors for me.
Playing with cool people makes you better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant you playing with me.
Oh, so I had to pay you for that.
No.
And Adam, what's it like for you to play with Eric since you were in other bands? And
It's been great. We've obviously we have we get along very well, and that's a big part of it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Big part.
a huge part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And from there, it's like the writing process has been really fun. I'm really looking forward because I haven't been on any recordings yet, any official recordings, other than just stuff we've kind of done in here. So I'm really looking forward to that, But it's been great. Yeah, I mean, we love going on the road. It seems like every time we play, everybody's 110%, and that's really. I like. Yeah, it's important, and I like. This is something that was when I first started playing with Eric. It was a little bit out of my comfort zone, in terms of what I've spent most of my time playing. So this has been really cool too. Kind of has enabled me to kind of get into some rootsier stuff sometimes, and I've had a blast. Yeah. Yeah.
I, after all these years, am on top of my game, and I don't know what took me so goddamn long. But I've always been really good, but I really feel good now.
Really?
And thanks to you guys, but I really just feel that the sky's the limit, and I can't wait to get out to all of our fans and those of you who have been wondering where I've been. Guess what I've been doing? I've been working, providing for myself, and I've been playing, and I've been contemplating who and what I am. And guess what? I figured it out. That's what you're gonna get from me. I figured it out.
See?
I decided exactly who I am. I'm tired of not being bluesy enough to be on the fucking blues festival in my own goddamn hometown when I gotta drive to Wyoming and headline a festival in front of 1,000 people
Yeah.
at a blues festival. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of not being a rock enough guy. I'm tired of not being this. You know what I am? I'm seasoned. And I'm right on top of my game. And you know what? Watch out. That's what I say. Because we're fucking nasty, nasty ass ensemble. There's no question. That's what I think. What do you think?
Dirty.
It's nasty.
Get ready. It's a mouthful. I can do it, but not I can't even consider myself in that league.
You know, I've had these shoes for not even 3 or 4 weeks, and I thought they were a cool, shabby, chic, hip. They're starting to look a little ratty, and they were like $135.
Damn, man.
So what do you think? I mean, is it like, should I put some kind of salve on them or something?
Well, do you want the worn
They
look?
need.
I don't
You know what
know.
they need
There's
is.
a lotion that you buy for those.
Yeah, what kind of
You have
lotion?
to put the lotion on.
No, it's you need bedazzle.
Bedazzle.
Bedazzle, the infomercial. You know, put the things on your
Studs.
shoes, little studs and the little gems and feathers.
I'm just talking about the overall suppleness of the
There you
shoe
go.
product.
Yeah, buy that the spray. That's suede, right?
Is that?
Yeah, that's
what
way
it is.